I'm an educator, and all educators out there understand that like we get that rep of like, oh, y'all get the summers off, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's cool and all, and like for us, it's like, okay, do you plan on having your baby around that time? Like,
Right.
Okay, let me calculate when you ovulate. We gonna plan to have this baby at this month, so when the time comes around, we off for the summer. Because in education, there is no time for that. Like, you literally are going to use your sick leave, and when that's up, you better file for FMLA.
Right.
There ain't no paternal leave like that. Nah, like no, that's not happening.
That's a shame. I think like that's one thing I feel like when I moved companies, that's one thing I tried to lobby for, was because when I moved companies, I was maybe 3 weeks in to the new company when our second baby was due. So one of the things I tried to negotiate in my contract of leaving, going there was to get my maternity leave, right? Paternity leave, I mean.
Yeah.
I say, well,
Yeah.
you expecting?
Don't do me, boo boo. No, but I tried to get the paternity leave, and unfortunately, they couldn't do that. But knowing that they're coming at now, if I was to have another baby, which is not happening, to and through.
Oh man, get your third one, man.
Nah, to and through, I'm good. But I know if I was to have another baby, I would get 16 weeks leave paid.
See,
16.
So it's like, do I want that extra vacation with another mouth to feed? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But what they don't understand is that it really don't be a vacation. Like,
exactly.
Those 2 weeks, those 2 weeks go by so fast that it's like as soon as you feel like you kind of getting into the swing of things or kind of know what's going on, at least is back to work. And for a lot of businesses, I think it depends on who's at the top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because
if they never had children,
they gonna care.
Man, they don't. It's like, oh, you're back.
Man, it's so tough to get somebody to understand that there is a lot of work that goes into having kids, especially at the young age. Our kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a lot of work. It is not a one person job. Like,
man,
they are constantly moving.
Yep.
Someone always needs something. So to tell somebody that, it's like, oh, you got 2 kids, 2 little ones. Man, I know they keep you busy. I know they keep
yeah, fool, they keep me busy. Can I get some off time?
I think they just don't understand it. They don't get it. And it's so tough.
You say that, and I 100% agree with you, because like when I got into education, like my first principal, she had a child that she was a family member that she took over, and like it was older, and she wasn't real like, you have to put in your request and for family situations, like if your child had a event or a sick, you got to put in your time, and it's like, and hopefully that gets approved, you know,
man.
Versus like my principal now, she has 3 kids and she's very family oriented. She understands like, your child's sick, go, we'll cover you. You go handle that. So it's like, it just depends, like you said, who's on top and who understands that.
It's people have to understand it, and to be 100% honest, they not going to, like, you're not going, every situation not gonna be ideal for you. You know what I'm saying? So
I always wish like upper management. I always wish upper management have kids. Like, that's one
because they understand. Like, certain things you just have to move. You have to go. You have to. Hey, my kid is sick. My kid has to be picked up from daycare. I gotta go. This can wait till tomorrow.
Right.
This can wait till later.
I can do it at home.
COVID showed that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I think that I don't know how we as men, as fathers, can lobby like Bola did to say, hey man, like, this time is needed. Like, this not us trying to just get days off. Like, this is needed. You know what I'm saying? And everybody finances now in a place to where you can have somebody come in and assist. You know,
you know how much a nanny costs?
Bro.
You know how much?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
We did it for like a month, and we figured out daycare is way cheaper.
Yeah. And daycare ain't no punk.
Yeah, and daycare ain't no punk.
That's rent. For y'all that don't know, that's go and get your 1 bedroom in downtown. That's daycare right there. That's daycare.